subscribers, viewers, and other people. Cool Mummy 1 here, and we still have to get all these things to work, so that's what we're gonna do now. I just want to make sure I can connect all these together. So I'll have these running through. I probably shouldn't have used these. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't have. So we'll put that together, and then we'll connect a rope, or not a rope, a wire, from, actually, I have an idea. That. Connect this to here. We'll connect that to there. This to there. And this. I don't even know how we power this thing. How do we power it? Unless do we... Oh no. This here? No. Oh. Attach wire. How do we... we connect that thing? Unless, does this have to be put under this? No. And this thing you can't even attach. Reflector platform. Maybe I'm just missing something?
I'm too busy to speak right now. To make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
Wait, the same grid as what? Is the signal... Okay, this is the beam emitter. Relay dish. Where the hell is the signal? Am I missing something? Wire this into the same grid as the beam emitter. Beam emitter. Same grid. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then snap this in place over the reflect. Oh! Over the reflector. Okay, then we'll put this right here. Oh, there we go. Okay. No. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Excuse me, Elder Maxim.
Remarkable work, Knight.
Oh, what's he doing
The
up here?
signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact. So it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects.
Okay.
During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
If you have
Okay.
a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Not right now.
Very well, it can wait.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Yep.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Before we go,
The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform.
I don't know, I'm thinking about before we go, I should probably get rid of some things. I'm gonna go onto the Pride one really quick. Put my stuff in the storage container. And then, because there might be a lot of things over there that I might want to pick up. So,
I'm proud to be serving under.
I'm gonna put my stuff in there really quick. Go back down to the platform. And then we will be good to go.
Attention, this is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
The Pridwin isn't back.
Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
I'll take a look.
That's some...
Okay, hey, what am I doing here? I'm so used to going to him.
We'll be on report before you can blink.
Feel free to have a look at the spec. Didn't you want to hear about my experiment?
No.
Damn ferals. Radiation
this-
has a twisted sense of humor.
This is mine. What is he doing in my bed? Fuck. Hey, no, I don't want to take anything. That'll stay. Fragmentation mine will stay. Is that all I put on there? Yeah, okay. What else will stay? We have our Righteous Authority. Sure, combat rifle. Make sure we don't have any other. This takes 38. This takes 45, so I guess we'll keep both of those on. We're not gonna take the hyper revolver rifle. Short combat shotgun. Leave that in there. Look how heavy these things can be. Okay, I'm ready to go. As soon as I turn in the technical documents to the guy.
You should see the capital wasteland.
Proctor.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on...
I found some technical documents.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, check every bill.
Okay. I feel like it's just gonna be one of those gun blazing things, I'm just gonna get in there.
From Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Like, I'm gonna have to take out my gun. It's gonna be balls to the walls. Okay. Well, I'm ready. I'm just gonna go on it. Do I have to tell her?
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do this.
All right.
Sure.
Head up onto the... Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up.
Oh god.
Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now.
Cross your fingers.
Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete.
Just keep
Ramping the
talking.
emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter's spiking but steady.
Oh,
All
God.
that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Oh. Is that blood on my screen? Oh wow. Where are we on the map? Will it show us? Oh, so we are, yeah, it's right below. This is where you come in. Do you just come back and press a button when... Nope, we're stuck. Okay. So now that we know that we're stuck.
Hello.
Oh.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Institutionalized.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Oh.
This is the reality of the Institute.
Holy.
This place, these people,
Place
the
is
work
crazy.
we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
Oh, I don't have a gun equipped.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
That is true. Oh! Is that my son?
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Shaun? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Shaun.
Father, what's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm
Oh.
your dad. Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Shaun. Shaun, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father!
What?
Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Shaun. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Father.
Shaun. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Oh.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
They made him a synth?
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with... Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Shaun. The real Shaun. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
What? What the
Really?
fuck?
after all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you, kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary.
Why did
The
Kellogg...
Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking.
The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted.
Oh.
In this wasteland.
Oh, so they
radiation
needed...
affected everyone.
They needed a
Even
pure...
in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Shaun. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to...
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done.
Okay.
What kind of man he was.
After what I've seen, I pity the man. He was as much a victim as anything.
After what he did to you, I'm shocked you would be so generous. But yes, I understand you've experienced things. I, for one, will never truly forgive him. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Hmm.
They're scared of you, Shaun. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of it.
I still don't think.
Just
no.
give me time.
Synths aren't right.
What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know.
I just said maybe so he doesn't see me as a hostile.
And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that I simply ask that you give the Institute.
Right.
We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
No.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Well, guys, this will be the end of the video, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.